What is a 1031 exchange and how can it help me as a real estate investor? Well, thanks for coming into thecreditjungle.com today. This is George Anderson.
George of the jungle, strong as he can be.
We're going to do a two-part video here. The first one, I'm just going to give a simple explanation of how this process works. I've also got another video that explains a service that I'm involved with that is with a great attorney that has done thousands of these, literally wrote the book on 1031 exchanges. But a 1031 exchange is a situation where we have an investor that has an investment property that this property could be paid off, it could have a mortgage on it, and he wants to sell it. Now the problem is that if he's had this investment property for a long time, he's going to have probably paid $250 for it. Now it's worth $500. So he's got a long-term capital gain there of $250,000 that he would pay taxes on if he sold this. He also would have recaptured depreciation charges. Now that's just a little bit different thing there, but you can depreciate the property over a period of time, typically 27.5 years. There's different methods that you can do it. But he might have depreciated that property and gotten maybe another $150,000 of accumulated depreciation. That is taxed at a different tax rate than the long-term capital gain. So anyway, there's at least $250,000 of taxes here. Now what he can do is he can take this property, he can sell it, and then all the proceeds, 100% of the proceeds from that, would then be parked with an intermediary, okay, right there, that would hold the money for this transaction. And then what happens is that there's some specific time frames within the IRS to where you have to identify another property that you want to purchase, and then you have to close on that property within a specific amount of time. So without getting into all the details here, if this person basically sold this property and found one of equal or greater value and a similar property, so let's just say that he could go from, say, a single family home and maybe this one's a duplex, okay? It still qualifies for that. And as long as the purchase price of the next one is equal to or greater than, all of the taxes that accumulated on this property roll over into that one. They go into the intermediary, he finds the property, and he purchases it. Now, you don't always have to trade up. Let's just say, for example, he found a couple of condominiums and he wanted to put those under contract. It could be selling this property, and as long as the cumulative total, okay, this could be, maybe there's even a third one, whatever he wants to do, but the cumulative total here that's done within these timelines is still equal to or greater than the sales price from this property. So this is how a forward 1031 exchange occurs. And the nice thing about it is that you've already got your money here, okay? It's already parked here, and then you have to identify the properties within a time frame and then close on them within a time frame. And you can have financing on these properties just so long as you use 100% of the money that's parked here that goes into these, and then you can defer your taxes. Now, you don't get a tax exemption or anything like that, but the taxes that you owed on this one now are here, and maybe this property is newer, it's kept up better, maybe it's got a much longer depreciable life to it, whatever the circumstances may be. And then now you're in a situation where now all of that is into this property now, and then you still got to think about what you're going to do with retirement. So anyway, thanks for coming into thecreditjungle.com. Stay tuned because we're going to talk about a reverse 1031 exchange and how you might be able to secure financing to do that. So talk to you soon, and have a great day. Bye-bye.